I like Joe Rogan. I do. I think his commentary is very insightful. I think he's knowledgeable at certain things. I think
The
so.
king of the podcast.
His crown will forever
He's the
be.
Howard Stern of podcasting for sure.
His crown is. His jersey is already in the rafters. He's
Yeah.
solidified. He's in the books. He has some comments about Canada. I quote, "Canada's fucked, right? They're so locked down, and I don't understand why they think that's good." End quote. New quote. "Hey guys, take your vitamin D, sleep, drink water." End quote. New quote. "You can do what you're doing, where you have fucking Gestapo pulling people over for your papers. Why are you out? Why are you out of your house? There's a cold floating around." End quote. CNN had to respond to comments he was making. I can't remember their doctor, like the main doctor, Anthony Fauci, had to respond to him as well. Basically, he was saying, he's like, I don't know why this is what Rogan was saying, and I'm paraphrasing. "I don't know why they're encouraging young people to get it. Young people aren't dying from this. Just go to the gym, exercise, you'll be fine."
Right.
Joe Rogan is the king of the podcast. Millions and millions and millions of people listen to him every day. So when you get someone like that saying something like this, yes, Anthony Fauci has to respond to that. Because in his mind, Joe Rogan is spreading misinformation. Right?
Right.
I'll let you go and then I'll top off. Go ahead.
Yeah, because let's bring it back to what he said about Canada, because what he was saying about Canada was pretty much that when Doug Ford chose to put in that law where cops can stop you and ask you where you're going, that's what he was comparing to the Gestapo.
Yeah.
Gestapo times, which was the Nazi times and the Holocaust and all them type of things there, right? So I don't see anything wrong with what he said there. When he said like he doesn't understand what Canada's doing, why they're in lockdown, I mean, isn't everybody in Canada feeling the exact same way? He's not going to catch backlash for this the way he caught backlash for what he said about the young kids not getting it. I guarantee you. Because this is something that he said that was against Canada, was against our government and everything like that. But everything he said in there, majority of Canadians feel the same way. And I have a hard time finding a Canadian who doesn't feel like what he said makes absolute sense. Because the rest of the world is out. Even the place where the shit started. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere is out. Places are having concerts and festivals, and we're talking about this all the damn time, how Canada's still in lockdown until May 19th, and we don't know what's going to happen still, and they're trying to put in these laws and shit. It doesn't make any sense. So, commend Joe Rogan. Nothing. I don't see anything wrong with what he said. Me personally.
I mean, except for the Gestapo remark, because yes, Ford did try to implement that. The keyword is try. And then he retracted it.
Right.
So, you know what a person like Joe Rogan with such a massive platform could have done, or at least his staff, he's got staff. Hey, when you talk about this, say this is something they tried and it never happened. So he's telling the world that this is what's going on in Canada.
What's going on right now. That's a good point.
That's inaccurate. It's just not true, right? So, no. As far as the lockdown, yeah, I mean, you know how I feel about the lockdown. I'm on board. But I mean, when you talk about with what's going on now, and if you want to compare it to our neighbors, America, fine. Joe Rogan's American. Let's do that. They rightfully so. I don't knock them, but they bogarted the vaccine. Dude, like weeks ago, we said they were at 100 million people vaccinated.
Yeah.
America has 365 million people. Weeks ago, maybe a month ago, we said 100 million. I don't even know where they are now. I know they're way past that. So fuck right. Of course they're opening up and they're doing concerts and shit. They're like, we got all the fucking vaccines in the world. We're going to open up way faster than you. We had to lose a lot of people in the process because they were dropping the ball. They didn't even have hands when they were trying to handle that ball. But now they got all the vaccines, so now they could nose up at everybody. Yes, okay, good for you. I'm happy. I don't want to see anybody die, no matter what country you're in. That doesn't take away from the fact that Canada, I'll use white people terminology here, screwed the pooch They really screwed the pooch on this one when it comes to the vaccine. And unfortunately, we're paying the price for that. Now, the price that we're paying is restrictions, lockdown, frustration, depression, loss of job, loss of wage, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, how do you go from the country that's bragging about
hold on.
Top,
there's one more
at
thing.
the top
Hold on, there's one more
like
thing.
Mismanagement.
Hold
like
on,
this?
there's one more thing. That's the price we're paying. But the price America paid was all those things that I just mentioned, plus loss of life. Their loss of life, granted because their population's a lot higher, is way more than ours. God rest all of their souls. Right? God rest all of their souls. So, as far as who's handling the pandemic better, I still think we are doing that. The only reason why, like I said, they're opening up more and faster is because they got the vaccines. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know the numbers. I don't know the numbers for the death rates or in comparison or what percentages or whatever it is. I don't know the numbers, so I can't really respond to that to say who is doing better, because if you just take America's numbers and then you just narrow it down to compare, or you increase Canada's numbers to compare to America's, maybe then you get a number to see if there's a comparison. But as far as how many people are dying, it is what it is. It's everywhere is above 99% recovery rate, like everywhere. So I don't see why we have to be with the same recovery rate as everywhere else in a more constricted thing. That's all I'm saying. Like, the numbers say that it's not killing as many people. Yes, we have more cases. Of course, we're going to have deaths that come with those cases, but it's still in the 99th percentile that people recover.
Yeah, so, no, I agree. But that's but again, America only started doing what they're doing as far as opening up because
after everybody got vaccinated and all that stuff.
That's
yes,
what's, I hear what you're saying. And when it comes to the world meter for COVID, America is still number one. When it comes to their total deaths, 593,987. So they're number one. And on the list, when it comes to us, Canada, I'm scrolling down this list right now, bro. I'm still scrolling. I am scrolling trying to find Canada. And by the way, that is not a bad sign. So hold up. Here we go. Number 22. And when it comes to deaths in Canada, number 22, we are 24,489. America's over 500,000.
Right.
So again, when it comes to who handled the virus, yeah, we're still kind of winning that race. When it comes to who's handling the vaccine,
I can't even compare that.
Yeah,
because they have a population of over like 100 million people that live in America.
No, over 365 million people in America. So naturally, they're gonna have more cases. They're gonna have more deaths, of course. But I'm just saying, like, Rogan, I get it. I get why you would say it, but brah. You don't have the upper ground on this one, brah. I'm sorry, brah. And also, you're misinformed, brah. You need to do your Googles, brah. He's
definitely misinformed with that one statement, though. I can't argue that.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts here? I'm a Joe Rogan fan. I just don't like this one. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to our pod. I want them M's. We want them M's. Leave it in the comments, man. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man. Finally. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.